talking shit, you can get lit. You know I'm petty, don't try me, little bitch. I'm bougie and rich, tell her get off my clip. This whole thing gon' plan, do I look like a kid? Pull out that chopper, bitch, let's make a hit. I'm peeping her out, number one on my list. Red beam in the dog, when I aim, I don't miss. Don't open your lip, cause I just might reach in my backpack. I slowed on my wrist, I got some new chip, plenty racks in my new Gucci backpack. Ain't no telling what's up in my backpack. Say he wanna tap that. Give him my Snapchat. You bitches mad, too bad. I be like, So Millie shit. They meant to some really shit. Backpack. On the backpack loaded up with things and knickknacks too. Anything that you might need, I got inside for you. Lil' ho, just bought a car off the lot and it's two-door. Girl, you can look, but you better not get too close. I like my niggas when they trippin' too long. I stay with a Glock, you can't play me like Uno. I ride for my bitches like boots. I fucked on her nigga like oops. That boy sticking to me like some glue. Caught a vibe and didn't know what to do. I slowed on my wrist. I got some new chip, plenty racks in my new Gucci backpack. Ain't no telling what's up in my backpack. Say he wanna tap that. Give him my Snapchat. You bitches mad, too bad. I be like, backpack, yeah.
Fat cat. All right, you guys, I'm gonna cook these eggs. While I cook these eggs, I am going to give some commentary on this Jay Wilson and Joyce beef coming to an end. They have been beefing for about 3-4 weeks now. Now they want to be friendly. Now they want to make up.
So just keep that in mind.
Ciao.
Joyce.
Juicy Joyce.
I said what I said. I told
shout out to whoever bought them 7 packs of tissue today, because y'all definitely bought the last of the inventory. So I'm gonna get all that stuff shipped out in the next few days. But whoever bought them 7 packs of tissue, thank you.
no lies. And you are really trying to build your channel off of me fighting with you. Joyce, that's not gonna happen. Now, Joyce, let me say this. You have people who really care about you, Joyce. And it really disturbs me how you don't give a damn about anybody. Now, Shelly is really pissed at you because when you were at a low point in your life.
Yes, we back.
Shelly.
We back, Shawnee.
Thank you, Liberia Rose. Shelly was there to help you. And she was really hurt when you did all of this stuff. And she went crazy Shelly when she was assisting you in your time of need. She went crazy Shelly when she was trying to help you with your situation with housing. She went crazy Shelly then. But all of a sudden, now she's crazy Shelly. Now, Joyce, we have gone through a lot. But Joyce, I thought we were a little bit better than this. The only reason you are mad again is because I did not side with you. Joyce, your evidence was not strong enough. It had nothing to do with you personally. And if this is how you do people, Joyce, I'm just going to go ahead and step back. And truth be told, Joyce, you're not hurting me. You're not hurting me. And you're going to find out that people will leave you exactly where you are. And so you're not going to build your platform with me fighting with you, because I'm not going to do that. Joyce, I have been there to help you. I have been there to do all of those things for you. And I'm not throwing it up in your face, but see, this is why people leave you alone. Because if you can do this to people over some YouTube mess, then I'm sorry. And something is not right. Something is not right. Now, I didn't even listen to your video, but for the mere fact you went right back home after I made a video, it told me everything that I needed to know.
But no, it don't, because if someone was to go live talking about you, like for instance, if Tracy and Jay Wilson were fighting, and Tracy would not talk about Jay Wilson. He would go live after her, or go live while she's still alive, to respond to her. So cut the shit, bitch. Y'all get the thumbs up, but cut the shit, Jay Wilson.
Joyce, you're too grown for this. You have
Bitch.
3 children.
Bitch, you the same nigga that drove Phi Babe and Tracy D past Tracy's house. No, you're too grown for the bullshit, Jay Wilson.
Okay, I think 3 children. You done served the military. You done did all of this stuff. We don't have any issue. Let's not make it an issue. The bottom line, Joyce, is that your evidence wasn't strong enough. That's it. I am not mad at you. I'm really disappointed that you would do some things like this. And you may not understand it, but Shelly is really, really hurt over what you did.
And you don't think that Tracy was hurt when you took Phi Babe and Tracy D, driving them around goddamn San Antonio, Texas, knowing that they did not like Tracy and they was giving her threats, knew that they knew where she worked at, and you took them by this lady's house, where she lived at, in San Antonio, Texas? What if Tracy had shot them? They went to her house, and she had saw them outside. What if she had shot them? Now, she would have been in jail. They could have been dead or injured. Their families affected. But you didn't think about that, Jay Wilson. But you're the pastor. You're the pastor that's so righteous and so fucking holy. You fucking dick sucking demon. Shut up.
And what Shelly did wasn't wrong. Shelly was just saying that Benz did not do this, and I am not going along with this. If Shelly was wrong, or if Shelly did something that was wrong, I would have called Shelly to the carpet as well. But unfortunately, she was ethical to say, I'm not going with this because this person did not do anything wrong. And Benz did not send that picture. Now, you can say what you want, but what you cannot escape from, Joyce, is that you all did not tell the truth about Benz. And what you really can't face is that you need to apologize to that lady because you all did not tell the truth when it came to her and her situation.
Seriously?
And that strikes me more than what you're doing on these YouTube streets. That you can't even apologize to a person that you all bear false witness against. And it was wrong. It was wrong. And then, why? That's the next question. Why did you all focus on Benz? Did you like Benz? Did Benz do something to you?
Maybe that name was just thrown out and people assuming things and not knowing things just said Benz. I don't know. Really don't give a fuck. Hey, Monte.
Hi, Monte.
So before you start trying to come for me like I've done something
Y'all ignore the peanut gallery, please.
to you, you really need to apologize to Benz. I know you're not going to do it again because I said that in the last video, but I'm going to say it again.
United States.
But you need to apologize to Ben because I truly believe that until you do right by that lady,
Whip your ass
you have
all
a hard
over
road. And if you will lie, and I'm just going to call it what it is. If you don't lie on Ben, then the hell what you do with anybody else. You will lie on everybody else.
Boom. Yeah, right. Nice one.
Hey, in the office, quiet. Get out of my office.
And this is not your first time doing it, Joyce. And people overlook things.
Exactly.
Chaos, get out. Get out. Get out.
I don't know if you need a friend. I don't know if you need to be a part of a group or feel used. I don't know if you want to be an assistant. I don't know what it is. But it seems like you get attached, and whether it's right or wrong, you go with it. And I'm sorry, I'm not that type of person. And if our friendship or YouTube ship or whatever you want to call it, because there are no friends on YouTube, I thought we were better than this. But if we want to go ahead and end this thing right now, let's go ahead and do it. I don't hate you, and I'm not going to do what you need to do as far as call you out of your name, because Joyce, I don't do that anymore. But you cannot escape the fact that you lied on Benz. And you cannot escape the fact that you haven't apologized to that lady and what you all said about her. And I find that more troubling than you trying to build a page off of my name or Shelly's name. I find that more disturbing. Because you have no conscience. And you think that what you did was right and you keep on moving, and you can't do that. You need to go back and get that right, Joyce. Because baby, if you don't pass this test, you're gonna see it again. Now look, I'm not here to argue with you. I'm not here to go back and forth with you. I really like you, Joyce. I really think you are really talented.
Okay, here's the thing. You don't want to go back and forth with her. But you do a video about someone, you don't think they're going to respond to the video? Is that not a back and forth? What school did you go to?
Lady, but you don't do people who have seen vision for you and assisted you. You don't do them like this. You don't treat people like this. When you were going through your situation in Shreveport, I called my friend in Shreveport to help you out. Now, whether you called or not, that ain't my business. But we were that concerned for you, Joyce, to make sure that you were okay because we didn't want you stranded. But now you're getting a page, and I guess you think this is okay. And it's not okay. It's not okay, Joyce. And I'm very concerned because I don't know what game you're playing. I don't know what you're doing. But Shelly was disappointed, and I'm not Team Shelly. But Shelly was really angry because she said, you know, I can't believe that Joyce would do something like this. And she said, I really didn't want to attack Joyce. I really tried to step back, but she kept on picking. And I had to let some stuff out. And Joyce, like I said, I'm not going to do that. I refuse to do that. But Joyce, people have helped you along the way.
Didn't you just let something out that you called someone in somewhere in Texas or wherever, Louisiana, to help her out when she was in need? Is that not letting something out? I don't understand the logic here. Unless you've already put this out before and I didn't hear about it, are you not letting stuff out?
Sit there and shit on people who've helped you along the way. And you know I'm telling the truth. I mean, if I was an evil, vindictive person, Joyce, I would have said, well, you can apologize all you want to because what you did, you know, and you really, let me say this, Joyce, you really did come between Tracy and I. You really did. And that was wrong.
So now you're going to put the blame on Joyce for you and Tracy falling out. Okay.
So I'm going to go through that. But and look, people calling you a follower. I don't know who you follow. I don't know what you're following. It really doesn't concern me. But Joyce, come on, do better, sis. You got to do better, Joyce. This is not the way to do things. And you know I ain't scared to fight you. We done fought many times. But that's not where I'm going. Just don't do people like dirt who have treated you with dignity and respect. And nobody thought any less of you when you were going through your struggles. No one. Nobody came up here and ridiculed you with this. Joyce, they were trying to make a fool of you with that makeup. And we helped you. Not only did we have enough money that you could pay them, but money that you could keep back yourself.
But you hit the thumbs up.
And we have shown that we care for you. If we didn't care for you, we would have even done that. And I'm just you know, that's my thing. Is that channel that important? You act like we really did something to you, Joyce. And the only thing I did was not lie. The only thing I did was say, I'm born with truth. And what you did was say, who did what, but you never had any concrete evidence. All you said that Shelly was talking to Noble behind the scene, that was debunked. But yet when it was debunked, then I was against you. But what am I going to do? Just say, oh, I see this evidence, but I'm going to go on because I'm cool with Joyce, and I'm going to go on because, no, I don't do that, Joyce. I don't do that. I told you this. I spoke to Kimmy when this stuff started. I told Kimmy that. Whether she believed it or not, I meant every word I said. I told Shelly that. And I told Shelly, if there's something that's going to come up, and you're wrong, Shelly, I'm going to tell you. And Shelly said, you have every right to. But you know what Shelly said? She said, oh no, she said, I'm good. She said, I know I ain't lying. She said, I'm not going to sit there and lie on things. I know I'm...
If y'all have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. This is Jay Wilson responding to Joyce or whatever. This has been going on for almost a month, if not a month now. Over some damn pictures about Misunderstood and her hairy cootie cat.
I heard. I know who said it. Now, I don't know your relationship with Kimmy. It is none of my business. But obviously, Shelly with other people heard some disparaging things said about you. But that's what you need to check on. See, you're digging up the wrong stuff. You're barking up the wrong tree. Because I've never said anything derogatory about you at peacetime. Never. So what you need to do is investigate that and find out does that person really care for you. Because I think you're barking up the wrong tree. We have shown you by action and deed that we care for you. And you add that up. You tally that up. Joyce, I've never put you in a situation where you had to fight for me. I have never put you in a situation where I have never done that. Now, what do you think about those things? say, but Joyce, we done been down this road before. And what I'm not going to do is be happy to help you to get your channel kicking. Then all you have to do is say, why don't you come on my channel sometime and let's talk. But if you think I'm getting ready to argue back and forth with you and all of this stuff, then I'm not going to do that, Joyce. I'm not going to do that. And you know why I'm not going to do that. You were extremely hurt. You don't like people talking about your grandma. You don't like people talking about that flying roach in that house. They always tearing up that house. You didn't like that. You didn't like that at all. You got so mad you told me to come the way you was. But y'all do, you go kick my ass because you didn't like that. And I don't want to go to that point again. Okay, now I know that was a little messy, but I'm just throwing it out there because that hurt your feelings. And I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. But that shit was funny. Ooh, that thing was funny. Baby, all you heard was furniture, movement, and stuff. But anyway, I digress. See, I ain't trying to go that way. See, that's the devil trying to really work in my spirit, and I'm not trying to go that way. But that shit was funny. No, but anyway, let me move right along.
For those who may not know what he's referencing, about 2 or 3 years ago, Joyce was at her mother's house. I think she was staying with her mother at this point. And she was live, and a roach popped out, child, and they was chasing the roach, spraying the roach, child. It was funny. It was comical. But that's what he's referencing right now.
Let me move right along. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, I'm not trying to go there with you, Joyce, because you were really hurt by that. See, you probably get a little hurt by that now. And see, Joyce, this is what I'm saying. We ain't gonna do this. We ain't gonna do this. We're just not gonna do this. Because I'm not trying to go back there. I'm not trying to do that with you. I really have not. And you know this. And the thing is, Joyce, if you really, really wanted to really iron things out, to really...
So if you ain't trying to fight with a bitch, why even bring shit like that up? Because if she had went live in the middle of you live and started windmilling on you, then it would have been, oh, she's wrong, she's emotionally unintelligent, all this bullshit.
You would really reach out to me. I don't know if I have your right phone number no more, but you have mine. And again, like I said, I ain't gonna hang up on you. So, that's what I'm gonna say on that. And again, nobody was trying to get in your good graces. You applied for challenge, the makeup challenge, and you did your makeup, and that's why you won. Because you came on and did your makeup, and that's why you won. And I'm just only saying that because that's what we did. I don't have to be ugly to vote. It's not necessary. It's not necessary. I did watch the cleanup tonight. And Rodney, you need to get your platform. Because all of this stuff you're doing, you just need to get your platform. If you're putting stuff on your community wall, you need to go ahead and get your platform. That's what you need to do, Rodney. Now,
Rodney is out of order. Rodney is out of order.
I told you earlier, you were wrong for saying what you said to Fifi. You shouldn't have said it in the first place. First of all, you went on Pizarro's channel, and then you said all of this because people were coming at Brooke, but you came after Fifi TV. It wasn't right, Rodney. And let me say this. Y'all, I really don't have anything against any of you, but come on now. You're going to put VX up on that channel, and you know what it was going to be. Maybe it is set up. People are set folk up. People are set people up, and you knew how that was going to turn out, MU. You knew exactly what you was doing. Now, y'all be tripping. Let me tell you something. These people something else. They really don't care. And they want to blame you for everything. And I'm just tired of it. Girl, Anyway, so Rodney, please go on your own platform. If you're going to do that, people will come over to hear you, Rodney, because, you have really made a reputation for yourself, whether it's good or bad. And when people like you, when people hate you, then you're doing good. You got a lot of content creators who like you. You got a lot of content creators who hate you. So that's a good combination to come on. And so when you want to tell your side of the story, you can tell your side of the story without getting bamboozled and bum rushed. If you knew that man was coming up, she knew what she was doing. And you really want to like her, but sometimes some things about her you just don't like. It's like you're a setup queen. And even though we didn't have any problem personally, again, I still don't agree with what you did to Tracy. I thought it was wrong. And then you went over to his house, and then you said he stole a $60,000 ring. You ain't heard that from that ring. We didn't hear if you got insurance settlement off the ring. As far as I'm concerned, him is still out. He ain't never went to jail. Did you press any charges? Did you file a police report? $60,000, that's a lot of money for a ring. I'm just saying. And it's always something. But I did see that. I see that Brian and Spillet Boy back at it again. And I went on over there to see Brian's channel. And Spillet Boy, I don't think he got bad skin. I just think he was sweating. Did he just come from the jail? It was either rain or sweat. And I think what you were seeing was either water, sweat, or something from his face. I don't think he got bad skin. I'm just saying. But I went on over there to see it. Well, she first of all, why even have a man on your platform that showed the video looking like New Jack City crack addict just coming under the bridge going on over there at John Cato house? Why even entertain somebody who did that to you? So, anyway. Yeah, I just know. And then people always be crying. And I always want to send somebody to court and stuff, but I just look at how people move. And this was supposed to be you and Rodney, and then you bring somebody on here. And, it was a setup. He said, we ain't heard that from that ring. We sure have. And I said, this year's is different. Nobody ain't doing the roasting, gagging, and acting crazy and stuff. If it ain't right, it ain't right. Okay, Tracy, I'll see you. I don't know if you want to come on the camera, but I mean, you know, it's up to you. I guess you all. Wait a minute, what happened to Tracy? Tracy, you just blanked out. And let me say this, you all. This ain't a slight to Joyce. I'm just being real. I'm just being real. You did not prove that Benzone sent that picture to Tracy. We know that. So, does Benzone get an apology? I'm just saying. Because if Benzone gets an apology, that means that your evidence wasn't quite right. And then my question to you is, then why did y'all come after Benzone too? Now, I mean, that's your own personal reason, but, you know, that's a question that I have. So, anyway, I dropped the link, Tracy. I don't know what happened to you. Tracy was on here, but I don't know what happened. And really, I'm really not angry at Joyce. I'm really not upset with her, but I'm just being real. Okay, Tracy. What's up? I don't hear the echo. You sound good.
Okay, let me just keep talking because I'm still here. Okay, but Joyce was saying, Joyce was saying that she was mad. She said that the reason why
Fight with you, Joyce. But again, I've said this over and over. But my question is, are you going to give Benzone an apology? Because now you found out that Benzone was not the one who took that picture. Are they going to get an apology? And see, Tracy, had I gone along with that and said, oh yeah, Joyce and Kimmy is right, then I would have been apologizing to Benzone because it wasn't right.
she said why she's being brought into this because she didn't have nothing to do with what Kimmy said about her.
Well, but see, that's the whole thing. So why am I even brought? See, why am I even brought into this? And then I don't appreciate the fact where you can easily give me a call and we have a problem. That's my thing. Give me a call. I don't want to see stuff all splashed up on a web page and all of this stuff, and you can give me a call. I'm angry, Joyce. I'm really angry at this particular point.
You're angry? You're angry?
I am.
You have a reason to be angry.
Oh, I have a lot of reasons to be angry. So you're telling me, Joyce, no, let me. So you're telling me, because I didn't agree with something, that I'm on somebody else's side.
Evidently, you just let people read you titles and things. You haven't listened to one video I have made and why I am hurt by what you allow on your channel.
What did I allow on my channel, Joyce?
So I came up on your I came up on your platform the night that Tracy Noble and that other person was up there, and all I said was me and Kimmy had been vindicated about the thing with Noble, and I dropped down. So the next day I came on your platform, I told you that thing over there, weirdo, was already doxing me and threatening to put pictures out of my child. I told you that, and then the next thing you know, I drop down, she comes up, and she just goes full force. You can't control what somebody what they come out of their mouth with, but once you saw it heading that way, brother, why didn't you stop it?
Well, first of all, let me say this, Joyce. You felt vindicated. But Noble came back up and he said that was not the case. But again, these are two people saying this and there's no evidence. So even with that again, I'm going back with that. But Joyce, now you came up and you said some ugly stuff. Y'all both said some ugly stuff. Now, what I'm going to say is, she didn't say anything about your daughter. What she did say was your daughter didn't like you that much. And that's what she said. And you all were going arguing back and forth. And so both of you all
And
had
that's
some stuff.
exactly what was said. She said, your daughter don't like you. You're welcome.
Just say. But Joyce, this is what gets me. You know me.
I thought I knew you.
No, I thought I knew you. But
I thought I knew you because
Joyce, see, but this is the thing. Don't fight.
How y'all thought y'all knew each other from YouTube? You know, which y'all met once, maybe twice. How did y'all think y'all knew each other? Please hit the thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. How exactly did y'all figure that y'all knew each other just from YouTube?
So stay neutral of it then.
Well, how was I not neutral? Because I said I didn't see the evidence?
No, because you told Kimmy the next day on the phone, you bring up the thing with me, you and Tracy. Why do you keep that's point number one.
I bring it up because, again, it's all about perception. And your perception was wrong on that. And that caused a big trouble. And it was wrong on that. And that's exactly what I'm saying. Let me tell you something. I told Kimmy, I know you may not be too happy with this, but it's nothing personal, Kimmy. It's about evidence. And I'm sorry. Y'all can call Shelly what she wants to, but she has text messages and so on and so forth.
Yeah, did you read the text message, Bro Jay? Did you really read it?
I read the text message, but the thing is, let's go here. The Benz do. See,
I don't know.
no. The Benz do it. And see, that was my biggest thing. Did she do it? And no, she didn't. So my thing is, I'm listening to her because that's what she said, Joyce. That's what she said. And again, I don't have a problem with you. I don't have a problem with Kimmy at all either. But my thing is, I'm going to see what I see, and I'm going to make my determination of how I should go by what I see. It has nothing to do with you personally. Nothing. to do with you personally. And I think people are taking things personal, and it doesn't have. Now, I'm going to tell you what. She said something about your daughter concerning how she feels about you. Now, she would have went to Ashlyn and started hand up Ashlyn and stuff. I would have been like, no. Because I know your daughter. I'm like, no, absolutely not. But you all were fighting. And not only did you say some stuff about her, she said some stuff about you. And the sad part about it is I like both of you ladies. And again, my thing is, it was no Team Shelly. It was what she had. And she said, let me do it.
Let me say something. And if you read the message that she showed, the text message, how did you get out of Joyce and Kimmy trying to brand Benzo with these pictures? How did that happen?
Well, again, it was she wasn't going because people were saying that Ben sent it. And of course, she sent the text, and she said also that this was the thing. And this is the thing, though, Joyce. My thing is, how did you even get into it when it was just her and Shelly? And that's my question. Because my thing is, I'm wondering if this is Shelly and Kimmy, then yeah, because I'm only going on what I've seen in the text and that stuff.
Right, I received the text just like that weirdo received the text, right? So how am I trying to crucify Ben when I received the text at the same freaking time?
So question, do you really think that I hate your guts? And do you really think that I'm coming after you to attack you?
I don't think you hate my guts, but I just didn't understand. I had just talked to you on your platform and told you what it was. And you just, everything she says you're listening, you're not even, okay, you saying Kimmy called you, Kimmy said you called her. Either way it goes, you and Kimmy talk. Why would you talk to me? Why wouldn't you call me if you needed an understanding from me?
Joyce, I don't even know if I have your right phone number anymore, Joyce, because, we used to text and call, but I really haven't heard from you. And the last time I called you, Joyce, I don't know if I have the right number. I don't know if you have a new number.
And then you have bone carriers carrying lies from my text, your text, and vice versa. Number one, I received a text message just like that person did, right? So it's no Joyce trying to burn somebody at the stake, number one. Number two, I didn't expect you to choose a side, but like you're saying, I could have called you, you could have called me.
Mm-hmm.
Number three, you started one of your lives with what happened between me, you, and Trisha, and I was like, what is this narrative spinning? Why are you bringing that up?
Joyce, I'm not, and I told you why. I'm
just going down the list. Okay, check this out. Before all of this stuff even happened, I had blocked that person because things were getting ugly and she wanted to force somebody's hand. Okay? So I had blocked that person. And then Kimmy blocked that person. It had already started brewing.
I didn't know anything about that, Joyce. But let me say this going forward. I don't have a problem with you. I don't have a problem with Kimmy. My thing is, like I said, after today, I'm really, really done. Because my biggest thing is I didn't want someone who was accused of doing something by whoever to have to wait for that, and then I'm hearing people say, no, they didn't do it. So that was my thing right there. But then I felt like, because that's my stance on it, that I was on somebody else's side, and that's not the case. I was actually looking at this. All of this other stuff, blocking somebody I knew nothing about. Now, I will say this. I don't know what happened between you and Shelly, but yeah, Shelly hit me up, and she said, I'm pissed off. I felt like I was shitted on. And this is why I'm really upset, and I really didn't want to go this route. But, people keep coming, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm like, well, y'all got to work that out. At the end of the day, if you do something, and if they have something that indicates that you did X, Y, Z, I'm going to say the same thing.
I mean, that's really what I remember happening. That's how I recall things happening. That's how I recall things playing out.
To you, and I'm going to say, Shelly, it's wrong. I like you, you're cool, but it's wrong. And that's all I'm saying. I don't care who it is. So that's been my whole mantra since 2024. And I mean, that's it. I don't have anything against you. I don't want to go and do all of this fighting and all of this stuff.
I don't fight with you either. If anything, I was more hurt than mad because I was like, I understand what you just said.
Now we don't want to fight. Now we heard. Now we want to kiss and make up.
But you were not done talking about her on platforms because y'all both did it. And my thing is, I'll let y'all say what.
Because that's not true. That's not how it happened. She had been blocked and deleted maybe 3 to 4 days. She brought it to YouTube, Bro Jay. So how was I on the platform?
This is the thing, though, Joyce. Both of y'all said ugly stuff about each other.
Bro Jay, you can't, come on now. That's not fair. If I didn't bring it to YouTube and I just did my business and walked away and started minding my business, and then he brings it to YouTube, how is that me doing anything?
No. I'm not saying who brought it to YouTube, but Joyce, you gave her grief just like she gave you grief. You said something, and see, this is the thing.
I kept mine on YouTube. You didn't hear me talk about you.
That's what I'm saying now. Had she went ahead and did what she ready to do, I would have had a problem with that. I would have had a problem with that. I would have been like, no. You, that was a step far. It was a lot of stuff. I didn't like it that your used pictures was posted. I just like that's and even though they could be everywhere.
I don't know. I feel like he has more energy for Joyce because Joyce ain't gonna give him what Shelly gonna give him if he try to come at Shelly any type of way. So I feel like he got a little bit more energy for Joyce, but he ain't gonna have that type of energy for Shelly because Shelly coming with all the smoke.
Well, I can say that Ben said she didn't send that picture. I do know that Tracy said that Ben did not send that picture. And that was the biggest thing. The lady said she didn't send the picture. Now, I'm not saying that the picture wasn't sent, because now you had Big Malone up there talking about Beasley. And I didn't let, and see, this is what I'm saying, Joyce, and I didn't let Big do that. You know I don't care for Beasley, but I'm not going to let you say that Beasley sent the picture. I'm like, well, were you there at the computer? And he was like, no. And see, that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to just let you say that, and you don't have concrete evidence that that man did it. So Beasley was even accused of sending it, and as much as I like Vic, I wasn't going to let him do that to Beasley. I don't care for Beasley, but I'm not going to let him do that. But
Yeah, I didn't say, I'm not the one that put that out about Ben, so why am I catching the heat for something? Oh, is it my association with Kimmy that makes me guilty as well?
But let me say this, Joyce. I don't know your relationship with Kimmy. I really don't.
I think it's all of the talking behind the scenes and all of the gossiping behind the scenes that y'all do that would get you caught up and get you guilty by association because of all the talking y'all do behind the scenes, and then y'all turn around and tell us about all the talking y'all do behind the scenes.
And the church lady seemed plausible and reasonable to me. And you know, I mean, you know, me and Clive don't get along. But I'm not gonna sit there and say what she didn't have was possible. And I'm not gonna say, well, since I don't like her, what she didn't have, I can't take it. No, she had something on tape. And I'm like, wow, this is deep stuff. So that's all I'm saying, Joyce. And so I don't have anything, because I was, after tonight, for real, I was just gonna back off, and not say anything, because then I'm seeing my name, and I'm like, oh, my name is in here now. And I'm like, well, goodness, I did hear a little bit of the first clip. And so I'm like, well, it's not that way. And so that's how it is. I mean, it's really not that way. You know, I'm not on the phone with people a great deal. If I talk to you, it's usually once in every blue moon. And I don't have a problem telling you that I was hearing all of y'all having issues. And I'm hearing one person say one thing, one person say another thing. And I don't have any issues with anyone.
Okay, so now is you, if you talk to someone behind the scenes, it's every once in a blue moon. But just 5 minutes ago, it was that you and Joyce used to talk all the time. I used to talk all the time. Now y'all stop talking, you don't know if her phone number is the same. So which one is it? Is it that you only talk to people behind the scenes every once in a blue moon, or is it that you and Joyce are a special thing, and y'all just used to talk all the time behind the scenes? Because now I'm confused.
Like I told Shirley, I'm like, Shirley, the bottom line is I'm not Team Shirley. And if you do something crazy, I'm going to say you're wrong too. And then I have no issue with it. And then the narrative that Shirley had something on me. Joyce, I don't talk to
I
people.
didn't understand why would you just take us out like that?
But I would take it sides. And like I said, I don't talk to people that in depth that they would have anything on me. And Shirley did. Because I would take sides. Let me tell you what. If you would have had text messages, and I'm talking about specifically to Biz on
Okay, so Joyce feel like Jay Wilson took sides, and Jay Wilson was just honestly being fair in the whole situation. So girl, you hurt because this motherfucker didn't say that you were the right one in the situation. So all of that just to come to the girl, we done went through all of that and y'all fighting for a month. For you to just come out and say that you were hurt because he took a side and he didn't take a side. So you were upset with him because he didn't say that you were right. Okay, there we go. There it is. That's all, folks. I'll catch y'all later. Y'all have a great night. Shout out to my moms if they're in blue. They're for you. These bitches are stupid.